y'all look at this man's face. Somebody said if Emmett Smith and Herschel Walker had a child, look at this man's face. Whew. Okay. So I'm late to the party as usual. But this is just... And somebody in the comment section said season 2 is getting spicy. So apparently this dude said he could not turn on, well, not in his words completely, but he was not willing to give up information that could fry Fanny and her, ex-lover, because he told the courts that it would be giving up privileged information, client information. That whole attorney-client thing. And he, I guess, supposedly helped Wade with his previous divorce. This testimony has revealed that is a lie. Where's Maury? Where's Maury? Can y'all believe what actually occurred? Now, apparently, there was some text messages that were leaked. Now, how do you do that in a trial? If this ain't the messiest, I'm talking about Marvin, you the messiest I've ever seen. So far, this is it. Yeah. He was having a text message exchange, apparently. I haven't seen it. Y'all, I'm just starting to get engaged. Because honestly, to tell the truth, these are the people that's supposed to be going after Trump. Say what you want, think what you will. The man's got a point. The man's got a point. It is not possible. Were they doing it for popularity or to gain favor, in their career field? Because this gets them out of that favor, I'm sure. Now, in my opinion, all of these people are corrupt. But they have a rule amongst themselves. You just don't get caught. Okay? These guys have been more than caught. They looking real bad out here in these streets. And Milk Dud right here, look at him. Look how he holding his mouth, y'all. He mad. He fuming. Look at him. He fuming. But see, Nene, I don't like her, but you never win when you play dirty, honey. You never win when you play dirty. Golly. And start turning on each other and stuff like that. So according to what people are saying, these text messages show that he was willing to throw them under the bus, or he may have given the prosecution some information about them to help them with the case, because he might be bitter at the end of the day. But, these people want to hold each other's secrets. So what's going on with this dude? What was the real reason why he didn't want to speak?
You were the one who left, correct?
That is correct.
And you termed it as a disagreement. Do you recall answering questions? So you left due to a disagreement.
Now let's be clear. This guy is supposed to be on the defense side, and that would be Fannie Willis and Mr. Wade. This is the defense attorney questioning him. He's already been questioned by the prosecution, and that went over pretty good. Now, you gonna tell me the prosecution doesn't have the same information on this man that the defense team does? Now, let's also keep in mind that all these people know each other. Did y'all see the part of Fanny's testimony when she started saying, I consider myself a friend with blah, 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 and she was pointing at half the courtroom? All of these people work together, socialize together, party together, been each other's boss and subordinate and mentor at one point in time, including the judge. including the judge. But I think this case is a little bigger than people would like to admit. Because again, y'all trying to take down Trump. You want to go national for trying to take down Trump. Now, didn't this happen before, or there was an attempt for this to happen before and it failed miserably? Not as much as this time, in my opinion. Not as much as this time. No, because now the whole nation gonna see you in your hot mess. They're gonna see you in your hot mess. And it just so happens that y'all got some, a lot of you, the main characters at least, you got some dark skin. Over here in Georgia, making us look bad in two ways. Us, and Georgia, us. Okay? Y'all making every little stinking, low down, ghetto, snotty, comments about, we gonna say Atlanta, but Georgia, look bad. I believe Fulton County is a part of Atlanta. And this is a place where most of you guys out there watching this, you live in other states and you don't see too many people of this guy's color in all these high positions in power. And that is just common here. It is everywhere. But look at the dirty deeds. I think Trump and his team they hanging themselves, yes, because their own mess is coming out. But Fulton County, it's a lot going on over there that really does need attention. It really does. And, since they want to try to go after a politician, a person in office, and they want to try to say, oh, he was wrong. He's doing the people wrong who he's supposed to represent. The people wrong who, pay for his services. Then, isn't it showing that they are too? So, isn't it only right for them to get the same treatment and justice handed down to them that they are trying to give to Trump? I think people only go after who they want to go after. If you don't play along, if you don't, if you're jeopardizing, something that they got going on or want to have going on, then, they'll conspire together to try and get you out. And I think that's also another interesting point that some people aren't willing to look at. It's too many in politics that want to bring Trump down. I've never seen that many people against one person. Right. I'm make sure I'm not lying under oath, right? But those were back in the day, because what they do, assassinate him. Because I heard a lot of people didn't, they wasn't too happy about JFK. The man that got shot in the head in the convertible next to his wife, driving down the street. I heard they was after him too. They ain't like him too. A lot of people wanted him up out of there. He ain't the only one. But, again, look at this dude's face. Look at this dude's face. Imagine you trying to cover for your buddies, because they dirt. But why put they dirt out there? Because, you walked away from a situation also. And y'all kind of, I guess, had some arrangements or agreements or understandings that, we was going to try to keep this on the low. Hopefully it don't get outside this circle. But I don't know what else was going on, because people say, this is what the people saying in the comment section, right? That those text messages did it for him. Apparently. Because this man is being questioned again by the defense. Listen, Linda. Listen.
Yes.
Yes.
And that disagreement was that there was an allegation of sexual assault by an employee made against you, correct?
That is incorrect.
There was not an allegation that you sexually assaulted one of the employees in the firm.
Would you have to think about it? I'm just saying, listen, would you have to think about it? Would you have to think about it? You already said no. Would you have? I think if I had a position and somebody made an allegation that I sexually assaulted them, I wouldn't have to think like that. I wouldn't have to think like that, son. I don't care if I've been in office 30, 40, 50, in that position 60 years, okay? Blood, sweat, and tears. Unless I got dementia or early stage Alzheimer's, I ain't forgetting that somebody tried to make such a claim against me. Sir, I mean, we know you an attorney, but come on.
That is incorrect, but yes.
Yes, there was an allegation that you sexually assaulted a member of the firm, correct?
Okay.
Yes, there was an allegation, yes.
And as a result of that allegation, you left.
I did.
And you were no longer business partners with Mr. Wade.
That is correct.
The firm remained intact, and in fact, the employee involved remained with the firm, correct?
I'm not certain of that. He did leave the building, of course, and I don't know. Some of the employees did leave.
Mr. Bradley, you in fact paid that.
Listen, this dude, first of all, this speaks for itself. But is he trying to say, okay, that employee left the building, but they're still with the law firm? I mean, it's not. So what does that say? He's trying to make that sound like, and some employees left. Okay, it's Atlanta. You black, you can be who you want to be, where you want to be, and how you want. You can go start your own thing and you can still do good. I mean, this is Georgia. So if the woman is still with the firm and you're not, that is incorrect. But yes, okay. All right, but this is not good.
That employee $20,000, correct?
That is that is.
I mean, is it? How
That
many
is incorrect.
lies you want
As
to
far as what was.
tell?
On or about the time that you left the firm, and on or about the time that the allegation of sexual assault was made against you, did you pay the person who had made the allegation of sexual assault any amount of money?
There was money left in an escrow that belonged to me. I don't know what that amount was.
And did that money that was left in the escrow that belonged to you, was that paid to the employee who said that you sexually assaulted her?
I never signed any.
I know this is off subject, but I can't. What's up with them with these ill-fitted clothing? These ill-fitted suits. Look at his jacket, although it is hideous, to say the least. Look at how he's wearing it. I mean, you can tell this dude don't care. Look at how he, first of all, look at how he wearing it. Okay. Secondly, why, boy, what's going on with your fit? Did you see the lady in the white jacket? That's the prosecution. Did you see? She looked like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with that jacket on. She looked like Tommy, bad fat guy in a little coat. Y'all remember when he tried to put David Spade jacket on, and he was like, put that jacket down. He was like, fat guy in a little coat. If y'all ain't seen Tommy Boy, go look at her, how she was walking around. I was like, ma'am, it's real tight right there, and it's going up in the back, and it's hiking up under your armpits, and then it's kind of swinging out this, like, what y'all got going on? Come on, man, y'all can do better. You spending all your money on what? They partying.
I never gave any money. I left money in the escrow account. What happened to that money? I can't. I don't know what happened to it.
Yes, you
For what
do.
purpose did you leave the money in the escrow account when you left the firm?
I left the money in the escrow account.
For what purpose, sir?
There was no purpose.
Man,
You
this
just
is
left
some
the
good.
money in the escrow account?
Yes.
If there's no connection to the money you left in the escrow account and the
Did you see his eyes? Did you see his face? Oh my God, man, just tell the truth. Okay, listen, I don't know about y'all, but if it was me and I'm an officer of the court, they not asking you because they don't know. First of all, let's not be stupid. We know this, and we're not even officers of the court, okay? So you know someone who does this. This is what he do. This is what this man do. What this woman is doing to him right now, this is his life. I don't know how long he been doing this, but even if you just came fresh out of school, you know how this shit go down, right? Right? So if she asking you, she got the bread on you, man. She got all the juice on you. So you might as well just think at this point, what options do I have besides flat out lying? I may lie. You may lie. What's going to happen? Our testimony is discredited. Depending on the judge, we might get in a little trouble. Perjury of the court. But what's going to happen to you if you lie and this is your duty, you're officer of the court? So you just going to sit up there and act like there's a way that you can say, that's not true? He didn't even say, I don't recall. That don't sound like. He said, that's incorrect. You're lying repetitively. Understand. And you keep making that choice. Like this woman she not, clearly this is where she going with it. I think we all clear that this is where she going with it. I don't know what you and Fanny and them got going on, but this is what happened when you play dirty with dirty people. So now you see what's happening. You don't even try, boy. He said, you don't have to try. Oh, gosh. He don't even try to salvage anything of his career. He just say, I'm going to make it worse. Because what? Because you don't want your shit to come out. It's out. The minute she asked you, it's out. It's out. You already know. This is what they doing. I'll be like, Your Honor, or something. I don't know. He can do anything. I know they got something that he can say, I plead the fifth. He can say, what is going on? Like, what does this have to do with? But this is the woman that he's supposed to be testifying for that's doing this.
Of sexual assault that an employee of your firm made against you. Why was it that you brought to my attention? Why did you respond the way you did about money in an escrow account when my question was, did you pay this employee any money?
I didn't hand any money. It was money from an escrow account, to my knowledge.
To your knowledge, where did the money in the escrow account go?
To the employee.
To that employee.
Damn.
Was there one allegation or one incident of sexual assault with this employee, Mr. Bradley, or was there more than one?
Just one incident.
There were not two.
We know you
To my
lied.
knowledge, there were not two incidents. No.
I'm asking for incidents that you have been involved in. Were there two incidents where you sexually assaulted this employee?
No. I
There's
didn't
only
sexual
one?
assault anybody.
If you
Was there another
married,
occasion where you paid any money as a result of an allegation of sexual assault against you?
No.
Did you sexually assault any clients of your firm?
No.
Never.
Never.
Who's Anna Rodriguez?
I don't even know that name.
Don't recall a
man.
client named Anna Rodriguez.
Can y'all count how many lies we probably just got right now? I mean, this is my thing. So who gonna really hold these people accountable to the fullest? Because I mean, they all know each other. And this is all a part. This is how it goes down every day, y'all. This is how it go down every day. We're just getting the front row seat of what it looks like when stuff start hitting the fan. This isn't the first over here in Georgia. This isn't the first. It's been plenty. Okay. Y'all remember the sheriff over in Clayton County? And that still ain't over. And none of it'll never be over. Remember the other guy, the two dudes that were sheriffs, and I forgot what county that was, and how they had a lot of crazy shit going on, death threats, and they was all on social media, and one wife was beefing with the other, the opposite dude, and she I don't know, I guess she emailed him something he didn't like or whatever he said was threats, and they went and had her arrested. They was doing all kind of stuff right at the time of the election to try to hinder the other person from getting elected. There was a lot of drama going on. I mean, that ain't even the beginning. And then people just go on and act like this stuff is not happening, like it's not a big deal. But see, now y'all done call attention to yourself that you just didn't know you didn't really want. Because you trying to go after Trump. So now all eyes on you. Hey, let's get a close-up of that face. Look at this. All this right here. Look at her face. Boy, look at her. How many lies, dude? How many lies did you tell? Just right now. This isn't only a portion of his testimony. But watch what happens. Watch what happens with everybody in the courtroom.
Anna Rodriguez? No, I do not.
Never met her.
I do not recall the name Anna Rodriguez.
Pardon me, Your Honor. I would object to this. I'm not sure what we're trying to do here. So I would object to this line of question.
All right, Ms. Ross.
Your Honor, this clearly goes to the bias that the witness has towards Mr. Wade and other individuals, his motive in...
This is the crazy part. Think about what she's saying. He has a motive and he has a biasness towards Mr. Wade. He hasn't said anything. He's been refusing to let the courts pull information out of him. Okay. If you look at another part of his testimony, they was like, y'all work together every day, close situation, and you talk about sports and your personal business and all that. And he was like, nah, I didn't know every day. I don't see him every day. We was on different sides. Nah, we talk. Well, he wasn't giving in to that line of questioning. Now we don't know if he was just doing the same thing. But either way, this dude was not trying to say nothing the whole time. And I couldn't figure out why this just happened. I had to go to the comment section. And they're talking about there was some text messages that showed that he may have either given the prosecution some hints or some information, or alluded to somehow that he is willing to turn his back. This doesn't make any sense to me. Because it's not like this dude is going to repetitively take the stand. Now, y'all tell me if this look like it make much sense. He just got finished being examined by the prosecution, and he wasn't giving them what they wanted. The defense came in and did this. This is the craziest. This is the craziest.
His involvement.
Look at his face.
Appropriate.
Look at his face.
Avenue to pursue based
No.
on exploring his credibility.
We did it to just stay on his face.
I need to go much further.
Judge, if this is allowed to continue in this way, it does appear a little bit harassing, then is Mr. Bradley going to be excused from his privilege because...
That's what I was going to do. Don't do that yet. Just sit on it. I think she's already done that.
Your Honor, I'm asking in all seriousness.
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Look at him. Can you imagine how he feels sitting right there, right now? Look, we can't even get in on his face, but the camera should have came in. We need 2 cameramen in the courtroom at this time, okay? We need somebody who can zoom in on homeboy face. Zoom in. Look how he looking. Nigga, I kill you. That's how he looking at that dude. They in there laughing. They in there laughing at you, boy. Hey, you did this, though. Man, listen. You got at least two, so that we know about two situations where you done violated employees at your office, paid them off. He must not be married, because how you gonna leave a firm and then your wife be like, where the escrow money at? I mean, where the escrow money at? He won't give it to me. I mean, what you gonna say? Because you gonna be like, go get your money, right? You left the money, so you gonna leave some money? You know, not with that suit. No. Paid people, and it probably wasn't even that much. Let me rewind this. Dude just got, look at his face. Oh, look at his face, though. Look at his face. Look how he looking. This is the look of, I can't believe y'all doing this. He thought he was good. Now, imagine. You thought you was good the whole time. Okay, I got past the, initial questioning, and I didn't give him he didn't get what he was looking for out of me. Even, I believe, I gotta go back, but I believe the judge even helped him out, because he was just like constantly trying to get him to say, they talked about personal business at work and all this other kind of stuff. And that was a dead giveaway right there, because I thought this dude was supposed to have been his attorney while he was getting a divorce and all that. So the questioning was showing us that they was actually colleagues or business partners. This shit is a circus. But who gonna hold them accountable past this? Because how many of these people really gonna lose their job and face real consequences? Who holding them accountable? They all, everybody's, when they say jury of your peers, I think this is what they had in mind.
I believe it's an appropriate avenue to pursue based on exploring his credibility.
At some point, though.
I'm not.
This dude is holding that face strong, y'all. I can't believe this. He is so looking at this woman like he been sleeping with her for 20 years, and how can you do this to me? Like, she got her jacket situation better than yesterday, but look, this dude looking at her like, you betrayed me.
No, Rodriguez, no, I do not.
You Judas.
Never met her.
I do not recall the name Anna Rodriguez.
I do not recall.
Pardon me, Your Honor. I would object to this. I'm not sure what we're trying to do here. So I would object to this line of question.
All right, discuss.
Your Honor, this clearly goes to the bias that the witness has towards Mr. Wade and other individuals, his motive in his involvement. And I believe it's an appropriate avenue to pursue based on exploring his credibility.
At some point, though.
I'm not planning to go much further.
Okay.
Judge, if this is allowed to continue in this way, it does appear a little bit harassing, then is Mr. Bradley going to be excused from his privilege because...
That's what I was going to do. Don't do that yet. Sit on it. Just sit on it. I think she's already done that. Sit on it.
Your Honor, I'm asking in all seriousness that privilege...
Man, this is priceless, because I ain't gonna lie. This is priceless, because this is just showing one of them times where, black people always say it's the white man. We can't have nothing. Every time we try to come up, they knock us down. We can do this all day, right? We can do this all day. But look at this dude. Look how he's sitting back and shit. And this really triggered me right here. This little scene right here really triggered me. It really, really triggered me, because this scene has happened so many times in the past. So many times. I'm talking about the way, way past, okay? And my R. Kelly voice, the way, way past. I'm talking about the way, way past. I'm talking about the way, way past. Where they used to just sit around and make jokes at our expense and laugh at us and all kind of stuff like that. And there's nothing you can do. You can barely hang your head in shame, right? Without getting in trouble. Yeah. without getting in trouble, you better not look like you got a problem with it or you got your feelings, because you ain't got no feelings, right? Now look at this. 2024. Look at this nigga. Look at him. You sitting over there and put yourself in this position. They laughing at your ass and you look like Boo Boo the goddamn fool. That's what you look like. That's what you look like. And you got the nerve to sit over here and show that you got a problem with it. Oh, all of you all are professionals? Well, we know that's not true. These are your colleagues, your friends, your associates. Well, you the idiot. This is your stuff being put on bare. You don't see now one of them dudes that's laughing at you with their stuff out here. They may come. Who knows? But one thing is for sure, and two things are for certain. Your ass is a crook. Your ass lied. Your ass, allegations or not, it's more than one. They got money. You a low down, dirty dog. No integrity. And sit in a courtroom and lie. And lie. And lie. And lie. And lie. And you know they got the information on you. That's why they questioning you. You know it. He could have said those were allegations that were never proven. But he could have came up with a whole professional, proper thing to say to make this sound better. He's a lawyer. This is what he do. Fanny did all that damn talking. But instead of trying to come up with a professional answer, this dude sitting out here lying. Like his mama asking him, did he really steal the bike? Boy, you a grown-ass adult. An officer of the court. You know how this works. And he's sitting down on the oath. Get their ass up out of here. Get him up out of here. Don't Fulton County need some money back? Does nobody pay and go to work and put your ass in office for you to do this dumbass shit? And then you sitting up there after all your ancestors went through before your dumb black ass. And you got the whole world looking at your dumb shit. How many times do we need to see this for y'all to understand you can't play the same game, boy? You can't. You cannot. And what's even worse is you never know where the hit is really coming from. You never know where the hit is really coming from. You never know what kind of monkey wrenches done been thrown in the game. You never know who is along the way, making little moves, putting little people in your team, all kind of shit to start finding out things and starting to make things unravel. Just so a year or so down the road, 2 years or so down the road, you come to something like this. But this is what these arrogant some of them bitches do. That's what they do. They get a little position, okay, a little power, a little money in their pocket, and opportunities and things, and they get to live on throughout that, and they just get comfortable and they get ego and they get arrogant and shit. And they start slipping up almost immediately. And it's a constant. And once you start being dirty and you see that you can get away with it, and you see that the people around you dirty too, and y'all start one hand washing the other, you know my shit, I know your shit, don't tell my wife, all that bullshit. If we flip it like this, we're going to get a little cut off the top. Then you feel like, oh, this is sweet. And that's just your motto. That's your everyday lifestyle. That's what you doing. That's how y'all rocking. And I find in these situations that most of the time, the black motherfuckers, they get stupid with their shit. They get greedy with their shit. They get excessive with their shit. They not seasoned enough. Y'all ain't seasoned enough to be trying to play the same game that people been playing since your Mammy and Pappy and so on and so forth was in chains, nigga. They been about this life. They know how much to go, how much to pull back, when to make this move, when to make that. I'm talking about mastery level. Mastery level. And you come in like the amateurs that you are and decide that you want to do the same things that everybody else is doing. And it's just stupid and sloppy and careless and amplified. And you never are doing anything good for anybody. It's just all about your freaking arrogance and greed and your snappy little stank ass lifestyle that you want to live. At what point? For what? What's the point? What's the point? Because you're going to be exposed. You're going to be exposed and you're going to be brought down. And they're going to keep showing and 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 keep showing that niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Okay? That's what they going to do.
Based on the answer right now, I think now we're going to the whole area. But you just responded to the previously said was privilege. That doesn't sound like privilege to me. We'll have to address that when we go back through the run there. So.
Wait, can I zoom in on his face? Come on, you two, let me zoom in.
Have you been suffering from the